Have you ever wondered what sets highly successful individuals apart from the rest? I'm thrilled to guide you through the transformative insights of how successful people think. This book, A Beacon of Wisdom by the legendary John Maxwell, is a roadmap to understanding the thought patterns that have paved the way for greatness. In this How Successful People Think summary, we'll explore the mindset that sets high achievers apart, arming you with the keys to unlock your full potential and elevate your thinking to new heights. The book delves into the power of thinking and provides practical tools and strategies for readers to develop a successful mindset. Maxwell believes that cultivating big-picture thinking is essential for success, as it allows individuals to see the vision before others. He also stresses the importance of focused, creative, and realistic thinking and the role of strategic thinking in effective decision-making. Additionally, the book explores the influence of possibility thinking, reflective thinking for self-improvement, and the balance between independent thinking and popular opinion. How do successful people think? What is their mindset? These are the questions that John C. Maxwell answers in his book, How Successful People Think. In this section, we will explore some of the key takeaways from the book about the mindset of successful people. Successful individuals possess a unique skill of thinking positively, which sets them apart from the rest. Their mindset is geared towards exploring possibilities instead of being limited by them. They hold the belief that, with the right mindset, anything is achievable. This optimistic approach enables them to overcome obstacles and accomplish their objectives. Successful people possess a growth mindset. They believe they can continuously improve themselves and acquire new knowledge. They are not hesitant to take risks and venture into uncharted territories. They view failure as a chance to develop and expand instead of a hindrance. Another important aspect of the mindset of successful people is their ability to think strategically. They have a clear vision of what they want to achieve and a plan for how to get there. They can prioritize their time and focus on the tasks that will help them achieve their goals. Successful people also have a strong sense of self-discipline. They can stay focused on their goals and resist distractions. They are willing to work hard and make sacrifices to achieve their goals. Finally, successful people have a mindset of abundance. They believe there is enough success to go around, and they can achieve their goals without taking away from others. They are willing to collaborate and help others to achieve mutual success. The mindset of successful people is characterized by positivity, growth, strategic thinking, self-discipline, and abundance. By adopting these mindsets, anyone can improve their chances of success. The power of big-picture thinking. Successful people are known for their ability to think big. They have a clear vision of what they want and are not afraid to dream big. Big-picture thinking is a crucial skill that helps successful people see the forest for the trees. It allows them to focus on the bigger picture without getting bogged down by the details. Visionary thoughts. Big-picture thinking starts with visionary thoughts. Successful people clearly envision their goals and can see the bigger picture. They are not afraid to dream big and have the courage to pursue their dreams. They can see beyond the present and envision a better future. Long-term goals. Big-picture thinking also involves setting long-term goals. Successful people can see beyond the short term and focus on the long term. They set goals that are challenging and require hard work and dedication. They can break down their long-term goals into smaller, manageable steps and work towards them consistently. Big-picture thinking is a crucial skill that successful people possess. It allows them to focus on the bigger picture without getting bogged down by the details. Visionary thoughts and long-term goals are the key components of big-picture thinking. Successful people can see beyond the present and envision a better future. They set challenging long-term goals and work towards them consistently. Focused thinking and its impact. Focused thinking is a crucial aspect of success, according to John C. Maxwell's book, How Successful People Think. This thinking type is characterized by concentrating on specific goals and avoiding distractions. In this section, we will explore the impact of focused thinking on success. Concentration on goals. Successful people can concentrate on their goals and remain focused on achieving them. They clearly understand what they want to accomplish and can prioritize their tasks accordingly. By concentrating on their goals, they can avoid distractions and work towards achieving success. One way to concentrate on goals is to break them down into smaller, manageable tasks. This allows individuals to focus on one task at a time, making it easier to achieve their goals. Successful people often create a plan or roadmap to help them achieve their goals. This plan helps them stay on track and remain focused on their objectives. Avoiding distractions. Distractions can be a major obstacle to success. Successful people can avoid distractions and remain focused on their goals. One way to avoid distractions is to eliminate them. For example, turning off notifications on a phone or computer can help reduce distractions and allow individuals to concentrate on their work. Another way to avoid distractions is to prioritize tasks. By focusing on the most important tasks first, individuals can avoid distractions and stay focused on their goals. Additionally, successful people often set aside specific times for tasks that may be distracting, such as checking email or social media. Setting aside time for these tasks allows them to avoid distractions during other parts of the day. Focused thinking is a critical component of success. Individuals can achieve their objectives and reach their full potential by concentrating on goals and avoiding distractions. Creative thinking and innovation. Successful people are often creative thinkers who are open to new ideas and willing to take risks. In his book, How Successful People Think, John C. Maxwell emphasizes the importance of embracing new ideas and taking risks to succeed. Embracing new ideas. Creative thinking involves being open to new ideas and perspectives. Successful people are unafraid to challenge the status quo and think outside the box. They constantly seek new information and look for ways to improve their processes and strategies. One way to embrace new ideas is to surround oneself with diverse perspectives. This can be achieved by seeking mentors and networking with people from different backgrounds and industries. Exposing oneself to new ideas and perspectives, one can expand their thinking and develop innovative solutions to problems. Risk-taking. Innovation and creative thinking require taking risks. Successful individuals are unafraid of calculated risks and are open to experimenting with new concepts and tactics. They recognize that failures are a normal aspect of the learning process and are not deterred by obstacles. One way to take calculated risks is to conduct thorough research and analysis before deciding. This involves gathering data, weighing the pros and cons, and considering potential outcomes. By taking a strategic approach to risk-taking, one can minimize potential losses and increase the chances of success. Embracing new ideas and taking calculated risks are essential to success. Successful people can develop innovative solutions to achieve their goals. Realistic thinking and practicality. Successful people are not just dreamers, but they are also realists. They know how to balance their big ideas with practicality and realism. In the book, How Successful People Think by John C. Maxwell, he emphasizes the importance of realistic thinking and practicality in achieving success. Grounded thoughts. Realistic thinking involves grounding your ideas in reality. It means you acknowledge the limitations and challenges of pursuing your goals. Successful people do not ignore reality. Instead, they face it head-on and find ways to work around it. They understand that success is not just about having big ideas, but it is also about taking grounded actions that move them closer to their goals. Actionable steps. Practicality involves taking actionable steps toward your goals. It means breaking down your big ideas into smaller, achievable steps. Successful people know how to take practical steps towards their goals, even if it means starting small. They understand that progress is progress, no matter how small it may be. To incorporate realistic thinking and practicality into your life, you can follow these actionable steps. Set realistic goals. Instead of setting unrealistic goals that are impossible to achieve, set challenging yet achievable goals. Break down your goals. Break down your big goals into smaller, achievable steps. This will make it easier for you to track your progress and stay motivated. Focus on what you can control. Instead of worrying about things that are out of your control, focus on what you can control. This will help you stay grounded and focused on your goals. Embrace failure. Failure is a part of the journey towards success. Embrace your failures, learn from them, and use them to fuel your growth. By incorporating realistic thinking and practicality into your life, you can achieve your goals and become successful. Strategic thinking for effective decision-making. Successful people don't just make decisions, they make strategic decisions. They think about the long-term impact of their choices and consider multiple outcomes before making a final decision. Strategic thinking is a critical skill for effective decision-making, and it can be learned and developed over time. Planning ahead. One of the key components of strategic thinking is planning. Successful people take the time to consider the potential outcomes of their decisions and plan accordingly. They ask themselves, what are this decision's potential risks and rewards? What are the short-term and long-term consequences? What resources will be required to implement this decision? Considering these factors, they are better prepared to make informed decisions that will lead to success. To help with planning, successful people often use tools like decision matrices or SWOT analyses. Decision matrices allow them to weigh the pros and cons of different options, while SWOT analyses help them identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats associated with a particular decision. Using these tools, they can make more informed decisions grounded in data and analysis. Analyzing outcomes. Another critical component of strategic thinking is analyzing outcomes. Successful people don't just make a decision and move on. They take the time to evaluate the results of their decisions. By analyzing outcomes, they can identify what worked well and what didn't, and use that information to make better decisions in the future. Successors often use metrics and key performance indicators, KPIs, to analyze outcomes effectively. These tools allow them to measure their decisions' success and identify improvement areas. For example, if they implemented a new marketing campaign, they might use KPIs like website traffic or conversion rates to evaluate its effectiveness. By tracking these metrics, they can identify what worked well and what needs to be improved in future campaigns. Strategic thinking is a critical skill for effective decision-making. By planning and analyzing outcomes, successful people can make informed decisions that lead to success. They can use tools like decision matrices and KPIs to make data-driven decisions grounded in analysis. With practice and dedication, anyone can develop their strategic thinking skills and become a more effective decision-maker. The influence of possibility thinking. Possibility thinking is one of the key types of thinking that John C. Maxwell discusses in his book, How Successful People Think. This type of thinking is all about exploring new and innovative ideas and looking for ways to push beyond the boundaries of what is currently possible. Beyond boundaries. One of the most important aspects of possibility thinking is the ability to think beyond boundaries. This means looking beyond the current limitations and imagining a world where those limitations no longer apply. It requires a willingness to take risks and explore new and uncharted territory. Successful people who think about possibilities are unafraid to challenge the status quo. They are willing to take risks and try new things, even if they are unsure whether they will succeed. They are not bound by the limitations of what has been done before, but instead are constantly looking for ways to push beyond those boundaries. Unleashing potential. Another important aspect of possibility thinking is the ability to unleash potential. This means recognizing the potential within oneself and others, and finding ways to bring that potential to the surface. It requires a willingness to see beyond the surface level and to look for the hidden strengths and talents that may be lying dormant. Successful people who think in terms of possibilities can see the potential in themselves and others, and they can bring that potential to the surface. They can inspire others to reach their full potential and create environments where people can thrive and grow. Possibility thinking is an essential component of success. It requires a willingness to think beyond boundaries, to take risks, and to explore new and innovative ideas. It also requires seeing potential in oneself and others and finding ways to bring that potential to the surface. By embracing possibility thinking, individuals can unlock their full potential and achieve greater success in all areas. Conclusion: John C. Maxwell's insights into the thought processes of high achievers have not only made for an enlightening read, but have also sparked a fire of inspiration within. This book is not just about dissecting the habits of successful individuals. It's an open invitation to rewire our own thinking patterns, fostering a mindset that can lead to personal and professional triumph. It's a reminder that our thoughts are the seeds of our actions, and with the right mindset, we can achieve greatness. Reading How Successful People Think has profoundly impacted me. It reminded me that success is not some distant dream but an attainable reality. It's taught me the importance of intentional thinking, continuous learning, and the power of self-belief. So, let's celebrate the knowledge we've gained from these pages and move forward with joyful enthusiasm to nurture our thoughts and, in turn, sow the seeds of success in our own lives.